Do you remember that we were taught that if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all? Well, I think that either A, people aren't being taught that anymore, or B, people just simply don't give a flying fuck anymore. Honestly, I think it's a little bit of both. So I woke up to this lovely morning message, and honestly, I actually get very lovely messages, but occasionally I will get one like this. There was a time in particular when I was new into the fitness industry and I was working mainly with males. It was before it kind of got as big as it is now, like on social media and stuff. And I got these comments quite a lot. And because I was so young and I was so new to all of this and I was very naive, it really upset me, these kind of comments, to the point where I was trying to build up on social media and I was starting to do really well. But then these comments would just really put me back. And I just remember I'd feel really like I was doing something wrong. So then I'd put my account on private and it was like this on and off battle I was trying to navigate. And honestly, at that time, a video like this would have really helped me. And I also have a little sister. I mean, I say little, but she's actually like mid 20s now. But you know, your little sister, you still think has always been like 10 years old. I still think of her as being the little girl that fell off her tricycle into the bush and then blamed it on me and told mum that I pushed her. I still think of her like that. But I do actually have two little nieces who are really small and they are going to start growing up and, you know, seeing the world more for what it is right now. So I just thought, why not make a video? It's actually really important message to talk about. Listen, people are going to have different opinions on this part, but I don't think there's anything wrong with occasionally, obviously, read the room in complimenting someone on their appearance. You know, they've worked hard for how they look or their hair or whatever it is. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Obviously, read the room, like I said. But when someone is doing well or they achieve something good and you accuse them of only getting that because of their appearance or doing the whole shaming and that's the only way they got what they got, and you make that in your own head override the hard work or whatever it is to get what they got, that's when there becomes a problem. Why can't us women and girls just be simply good at something? Or why can't someone just think what we're doing is cool? Or in this case, it's literally just promoting a new song that has come out, the same as reposting other people that were putting the song over their reels. Why can't someone just say, that's really cool that you're learning a new sport, that's really cool the effort and motivation and determination you seem to put into your fitness, flexibility, whatever it might be, your job, your family, whatever it is. Why can't people just say that's really cool? Why has there got to be you did something to get that something bad? Why can't you let something be and let people bloody be? It's just insane. Like I said, I've had many of these comments over the years, so I'm very much used to it, unfortunately, and I don't really care anymore. But as I said, I do have a younger sister and I do have two young nieces, and if anyone ever said anything like that to them, I would be ready to go to war. And I think it's getting worse, and I think there's a serious problem with accusing women of always having to do something to have what they've achieved. I understand that we are living in a world where we get about 10 missed calls from scammers a day. I'm not even joking, I get so many missed calls from scammers. And let's be honest, there are a lot of women that are posting pictures and you head onto the page and there will be a link leading into something else, if you know what I mean. But that's not everyone. So I think it's up to us as people to try and separate the two. I've actually been in a job interview before with a guy, and instead of asking me about my experience in the fitness industry, he was just asking me questions about my age, my hair, and just really fixating on that. It was just quite honestly quite strange. But yeah, I have many of stories I could tell, but that's not what this is about right now. I just wanted to put a message out there for any women or girls who feel this and get this a lot, and you feel like it's very rare that people just say, well done, you're doing good, and they always accuse you of doing something behind the scenes to get what you have. Please don't let this stop you from trying to achieve what you're heading to achieve. And yeah, don't let this make you go all quiet and dim your light. Um, and yeah, I just hope that you're doing good and you keep on going. But that's, yeah, that's my message for you guys. And yeah,